Well, it's a blue sky and the sun's way up high. It's the end of the dark days for me. When our love was new, it sparkled like water and the sun.
We used to have in the plumbing industry a motto that we protect the health of the nation. That is, the plumbers protect the health of the nation. And if you think about it, when you turn on a faucet, you don't think whether it's polluted or not. In a third world country, they have to boil their water, or they're getting sick and they're dying before they're 20 years old.
Tom is God. You bow down to Tom.
Tom's still the spiritual leader, I would say, of the company.
He's the reference. He's the encyclopedia. You pull off the shelf, open him up, and ask him your question.
So I'm like a junkie. You know, the monkey is always on my back. I'm never off the drug. You know, I kiddingly tell some customers, you know, will you be out tomorrow at 2? And I say, I'm like Pavlov's dog. You know, when the bell rings, I salivate, and I'm off running to another problem to solve.
You know, people say, Tom, you know, why don't you retire? I say, okay, then do what? He said, you know, you can have a hobby, you can spend more time with your family. He says, well, my hobby's plumbing, and my family's at the shop.
Tell the guy you're not an electrician, you're a plumber, and you've put it in, and now it's the electrician's turn to take a whack at it. No guarantees. But you're never off duty, and that's what's tough on Pat, my wife, who is a saint, absolutely.
He says that he's semi-retired, or?
Yes, he's now working 60 hours instead of 80, if you call that semi-retirement. Every time we have a family party, Tom falls asleep. So she went back over the years. She said, I must have the most boring parties. So she went back over the years and picked out all the pictures of him sleeping at the parties.
So now when he falls asleep, she pulls out the blanket to put it?
No, we kind of carry it with us when we go to family gatherings, being prepared. And these were all taken at different parties at her house. They always have their camera ready when Tom's coming.
I'm standing tall, don't need nothing.
Because of Tom's integrity and his devotion to the sort of art of plumbing and the service of plumbing, he's the one that really built the loyal following of the customers and established that foundation, and that's what everything's grown from. And I really don't think that he understands how he's built this for his entire family. I mean, we're secure because of what he's done. We have some plumbing issues sometimes in our own house because these stupid toilets don't like.
You said a bad word.
Oh, I said a bad word.
You said stupid toilet.
I did.
They're the first generation of the low flush toilets.
So to answer your question, what do I like about it? When you get there, it's broken, and when you leave, it's fixed. And if you've done a good job, it's going to be fixed for a long time. Or if you're doing a plumbing system in somebody's home, you know that it's going to be there for as long as it'll stand together. And there's a certain pride in that. There's a pride in workmanship. There's a pride in what you can do with your own 2 hands.
Now I'm standing tall, don't need nothing at all. It's the end of the dark days for me.
Where's Mommy?
Hope she doesn't break it.
What?
Hope she doesn't break it. Do you know any good plumbers if she breaks it?
Daddy,
No.
can
Sun's way up high. It's the end of the dark days for me. Yeah, it's a blue sky and the sun's way up high. It's the end of the dark days for me.